my Swillies, welcome back for another episode of Aether Gazer. Alright, so if you guys haven't guessed it, I am trying to build a community for this game. I like it a lot. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to just talk about the characters that we have, the heroes or things that we can collect. And we'll go, little by little. We might do one or two each episode, but to know exactly which ones are, good and which ones are good to use or whatever the case might be, instead of asking others, we got to know what we have. Because I have a lot of different characters and I don't know anything about them unless I just go in there and I read what it's all about. All right, so right now we're going to go over Verthandi. All right, so it talks about their arrival day. It's got their build, their height, their weight, their affiliation, Aether Gazer, and then their likes. So she likes eating barbecue, humming tunes. All right, so that's what she's got going on there. Then we got the dossier. And I guess you can unlock different things here. And I have a lot to learn on this game, guys. I'm not an expert, not claiming to be one. I would like to learn this game with you guys' help. If you guys help me, I'll help you. All right, so basically from the perspective of other Aether Gazer modifiers who experienced a later awakening life, the prospect of being ripped away from everyday family is terrifying. Battles against Visbanes is inevitably a rather harsh and confusing experience, even if imbued with a special sense of responsibility and duty. But that clearly does not apply in Verthandi's case, who seem to have no shortage of stamina for difficult encounters of any kind. In fact, Verthandi, I'm just gonna call her Vert, is one of those rare individuals always full of positive energy and ready with a kind word, even in the beginning of her joining the rookie squad. I work hard because I'm all about protecting the world and the people I love. Yet, Vert's tireless optimism, inner strength, and promotion of positive vibes have been learned attributes acquired from those important to her, and now she wants to share those good qualities with others as she tells it. Nice little story there. All right, so I guess there's more story to unlock as you go on. We got the gifts, we got the voices, other things like that. All right, mine is level 6. I started off using her off the bat, and then I kind of tried some other characters out. But out the box, you get her as a B grade, and I didn't realize until like 30 minutes yesterday you can actually upgrade their grade. So I was thinking, okay, let me just use a whole bunch of the S grade characters, and I don't have to worry about anything. But that is not the case, my friends. You can get a B grade and make them an S grade, because I just did it not too long ago on another character. All right. Let me see. She's melee, divine grace. It gives you their attack, the defense, max hit points, crit rate. All right, so Vert is a member of the rookie squad who just passed the test, required to join Aether Gazer's special task force, and she's always full of energy. Her optimistic, outgoing personality is so strong that it seems nothing can bring her down. All right, now with this, you can always go through. You can look at the limit break preview, which we're going to go ahead and figure all this stuff out as we go, guys. It's a lot, but it doesn't seem too overwhelming. You can transcend her. And of course, they got the little skill tree right here. And this is where you're going to change their grade eventually. All right. I don't know how I did it the other time. I just kind of started clicking on stuff and then it did it. All right. So I don't really want to, I don't want to transcend her because I want to waste all the materials that I have. I need to figure out the 3 characters that I will be using full time. All right. So I'm just mixing and mingling all my guys right now. All right. And then also you can look at their skills. So let's check out the skills real quick. All right, so the first skill is called Runic Sharpness. Vert swings the runic blade continuously at an enemy, dealing physical damage equal to 87% of attack. Divine Grace, normal attack grants Divine Grace after landing. You can level this up. We have plenty of materials. Like I said, I will wait. All right, the next skill is called Rapid Stab. Vert stabs forward a certain distance, dealing to enemies in her path physical damage equal to 50% of attack. Rapid Stab is replaced by Daybreak. After it's cast 2 times, Daybreak, Vert deals to enemies in her path physical damage equal to 72% attack in total. All runic marks present are cleared if a skill hit has landed on an enemy with runic mark. Third skill is called Swift Slash. Vert slashes an enemy around her, dealing physical damage equal to 85% of attack total and applying the runic mark to enemies hit for 4 seconds. The cooldown time of the skill is also resets. Crit rate of lands, enemies, and runic mark with other skills is increased by 100%. Wow. I got kind of tongue twisted there on that one. Next skill is called Spectral Sword, which they have a lot of skills, man. With Spectral Sword Shade, Vert unleashes several light blade toward the enemy, dealing physical damage equal to 209% of attack in total. The cooldown time of skill 1 is reset with skill cast. All runic marks present are if skill hit was landed on an enemy with runic mark. When Divine Grace is at max, the skill is replaced by Ray Chaser Slash. Ray Chaser Slash expends all Divine Grace to use all summoned swords in a wide area attack, dealing physical damage equal to 284% of attack total. Skill crit rate. Crit rate is increased 100%, and the cooldown time is skill 1 is reset. Okay. And then we got the ultimate skill, Decisive Slash. Runic Blade is transformed into a Blade of Destiny, which is used to attack enemy, dealing physical damage equal to 360% of attack. Attack raises the mod index multiplier by 200%. Let's see. Woof. This is a lot, guys. Grants 15% ultimate skill charge when Vert or other teammate triggers 0 time. Triggers only once every half a second. All right. Hold down button to continue upgrading. So you can actually hold down the button to continue upgrade. Man, that's nice. And then the last skill, last but not least, is a dodge skill. Matter Insight. Vert dodges or quickly dodges the enemy attacks and can dodge 2 consecutive times. Extremity dodge triggers the dodge effect. Dodge effect entering 0 times slows all enemy movements significantly for 3 seconds. And this is at maximum level, so we will not be able to change this one. All right, so that's her skills. We got access keys or access key, which is the weapon. You're going to go ahead and enhance that. All right, you can transcend it. You can change it. I guess you can change it. What? Haven't figured all that out. We can always just transcend it. I guess we have to use the shards. These people just, okay. Haven't figured all that out yet. Then we can enhance the runic blade. And here's all the materials that we can level it up with, which we have a lot. A whole lot. All right, so runic blade, this long sword, which symbolizes destiny and fate, is also known as Sword of Heroes. Before it was made into access key, it was a holy sword known throughout the world. The wielders were all heroes who achieved glorious feats, or the ones chosen by the sword were fated to become heroes from the very beginning. The ridge of the sword is engraved with a line of unreadable accent runic text. It seems to be an ancient poetic ballad from a icy region. Okay, that's a lot, guys. You got the sigils or sigils. Philosopher Fantasy 1, Philosopher Fantasies 5. I don't know what these are.